How does a plane emit more tons of CO2 than it consumes in fuel? For each CO2, the fuel provides 1 C, and the air provides 2 O's. O's are heavier than C's, so more of the weight of the exhaust is from the air than from the fuel. Does the additional weight come from the oxygen ingested? Yes. Fuel is about 87% carbon by weight, with the rest mostly being hydrogen, while CO2 is only 27% carbon by weight. The C is from the fuel, but the O2 is from the air used to combust the fuel. It's like how iron filings pick up weight when they get rusty. God, I hate chemistry. But I love learning, so I love you guys. Throwing kisses. The formula of octane is C8H18, meaning 8 carbons and 18 hydrogens, weighing 114. When it burns, it produces 8 molecules of CO2, which weigh 44 each, so 352 in total. Thus 114 becomes 352, just over 3x heavier. This will vary according to the molecule burnt, but that is the principle. Carbon is 12 moles. Oxygen is 16 moles. CO2 is 12 plus 16 plus 16 equals 44. 1200 kg of carbon requires 3,200 kg of O2 to become 4,400 kg of CO2. The fuel does not contain nearly as much oxygen, and when it is burned it partially becomes CO squared. The oxygen in there adds a good chunk of weight. We measure emissions in kg CO2e, which means carbon dioxide. CO2 equivalent units. CO2 stays in the atmosphere for a long time, so we measure how much it affects global warming over the course of 100 years. 1 kilogram of CO2 in the atmosphere for 100 years is 1 kg CO2e. However, there are other gases that have greater or lesser effects, some of them much greater. From memory, nitrogen gas is approximately 300 times more potent than CO2. So 1 kilogram of nitrogen gas is 300 kg CO2e. Therefore, if your plane were fueled with nitrogen gas, and assuming I've remembered the conversion rate correctly, your 6,500 pounds of fuel would translate to 2,948. 35 kilograms of nitrogen gas, which would emit 884,505 kg CO2e, or 884 tons of carbon. Obviously, planes aren't fueled by pure nitrogen gas, but you get the idea. So what you're seeing is a shorthand which allows us to compare emissions from different sources by converting everything to carbon units. Calling it 10 tons of carbon is slightly lazy reporting, but it's probably simply a mistake on the part of the people updating the tracker. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't know this, and are just using an online conversion equation and typing what they see.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.